Alright guys, we're going to do top 25. I've been debating on when to do it, man, but I've changed it so many fucking times. I gotta get it out of the way or it's just going to eat me alive. I started off going to do 15. That was when I first started the channel and that wasn't happening. So the 20 and then up to 25, and I think I got some honorable mentions. I'm going to mix them in with like the splits. I mean, I'm just going to fly through this too. For the most part, you guys have heard every fucking band in here, and if you haven't, I'm going to try to get everything in the links, dude. At least the ones I think you might have a hard time finding or could give a fuck to anyway. So, I'm Chaz. Try when. Alright. If you guys, anybody knows what that is, let me know. Shout it out. I'm Chaz. Right. Manson, Antichrist Superstar in the background. I couldn't think of nothing, so this is convenient, and I dig it. Okay, guys, ready? Honorable mentions. Urfaust EP, and I know they have a full length coming out soon too. I think beginning of next year, probably. I hope. With their EP Apparitions. AMSG's EP, Anti-Cosmic Tyranny, the split between Shitfucker and Midnight, also the split between Aosoth and Order of Orias, fucking killer. Now the honorable mentions and shit like that, the split I just went through, I'm not going to put any of that in the link, so we'll just see how the link thing goes. Also, the EP by Grimoire was absolutely beautiful too. What else I got? I guess that's it for those. So, number 25. I'm parched. My family's out there wrapping presents and shit. Let me get this out of the fucking way. Number 25 is a one-man black metal band out of Sweden called Grift. His recent full length is called Sinner with a Y. Excellent kind of depressive suicidal black metal, I guess, but with deep, heavy vocals, kind of deathy almost in parts. So check him out, you'll dig him. Number 24, One Master with Reclusive Blasphemy. And I showed this one in one of my first videos. They are an American black metal band, really raw, fucking just a straight up killer black metal band. Also, Eric Bauer talks about them. He digs them a lot too. So it's number 24, One Master with Reclusive Blasphemy. Let me get that up. Number 23, Hic Eoset with the Cosmic Trance Into the Void. Man, who did I just see? Somebody else I just seen was talking about these. Maybe Wyatt XM. Check him out. He was talking about them too. It's really strange. What are they from? Spain? I can't even remember where the fuck they're from, but they put you into, the name fits it. It'll put you into a weird trance-like state. If you can get past some of the, like in certain songs, I guess, especially right off the bat, the vocals are a little bit strange, but I mean, that's kind of what we're all searching for anyway, is the weirdest, sickest shit out there. And I know this one's really popular this year, and I fucking dig it. So, Hic Eoset with the Cosmic Trance Into the Void for number 23. Number 22 is Chelsea Wolfe with Abyss. And this is a female-fronted, I don't know, industrial kind of black metal-y, doomy, with beautiful, beautiful female-fronted vocals. And like I said, I'm not usually into that. Of course, once I got into the Devil's Blood, that changed quite a bit. But this chick's awesome, too. Check her out. Chelsea Wolfe with Abyss. That was number 22. Number 21 is Apparatus with their self-titled Apparatus. And this one is, it's a blackened death metal, I guess, kind of a lot in the vein of Portal, but just as good, if not maybe even a little bit better than Portal. I don't even have Portal on my list, so I guess in my eyes I like them more. So that was number 20. So starting at, or number 21, starting at 20. Also, don't jump on here and talk a bunch of fucking shit if you don't like what I'm telling you. I'm telling you my favorite fucking bands, my albums of the year. These are the ones I get off on. And this has taken me a minute to get it down to this. Fuck, it's impossible. But next year, I'll have a full year under my belt and we'll kick a little more ass on it. So if you got something negative to say, that's cool. But if you want to be a straight up asshole, go fuck yourself. Okay, number 20 is Revenge's new one with Behold Total Rejection. Canadian war metal, bestial metal, whatever you want to fucking call it, because I know you get a lot of shit. Motherfuckers have a different name for everything. You know what it is. And it crushes your fucking head. But since it's so fresh, I guess that's why it's a little bit further up on the list, but that's probably not true because a couple in my top 5 are real fresh, so I don't know. It's just, it's straight up Revenge, and it's not groundbreaking. It's fucking fantastic, but it's nothing that, you know, I'm going to spin every day like what I have in my top 5 if I possibly can. Number 19 is Macabre Omen with Gods of War at War. This is a crazy fucking band out of, what the fuck are these guys out of? Shit, I don't even have that written down, but Macabre Omen, Gods of War at War at number 19, and I guess it's kind of epic in a way, and melancholic too sometimes, but it's another one that most of the shit on my list has something to do with, and probably some of it will surprise you guys too, but it's what brings about the most emotion in me, whether it be, I mean, if it makes me sad or happy or angry or pissed in any way, I like that shit, you know. Preferably, I like the shit that makes you want to go out there and kick somebody in the fucking teeth, but every now and then, you come across a beautiful piece of work that melts your heart or breaks you up or fucking, you know, that's the shit that's coming into my list. And some of it might trip you out, especially maybe number 1, I don't know, we'll see. Number 18 is Pissgrave with Suicide Euphoria. Just another hammer to the fucking head, just it's as brutal. Before I hit Tetragrammicide's newest EP, this was some of the heaviest shit that I can remember listening to, although I guess this maybe for me feels a little bit cleaner than Titan Blood. I like Titan Blood a little bit more than these guys, but still a killer album. 18, Pissgrave, Suicide Euphoria. Number 17 is depressive suicidal black metal band Ghostbath with their Moon Lover. Now, I talked about these guys, I think, maybe before, but it's not, this kind of shit's not what I get off on. It's not what I usually go for, but on top of the depressive side of it, because of the melodies that the guitar melodies brought forth with these guys, I don't know, I'm having a hard time figuring out if this is a one-piece or if it's a full band. Help me out on that one, but it does have these shrieking high-pitched vocals in vein of kind of Silencer, but what makes these guys better at it is their musicianship, first of all, but the vocals are pushed way back, so it's almost a haunting, shrieking scream, you know, but to me it adds to the beauty because I picture he sounds like he's fucking in agony. He's screaming at somebody, you know, somebody left, somebody died, something like that, but it's a lot of emotion behind it. And then Bat with the beautiful melodies and the fucking fantastic riffs is tremolo heavy, just fucking fantastic. And when it first came out, it was, I didn't really give it a shot. You know, I listened to the first song, which is Killer, but I kind of pushed it away and it somehow got back in my face, so I can't remember who did that, but thank you for that. Number 16, Drowning the Light with From the Abyss. I hadn't heard this fucker all year. I couldn't tell you when it came out, but Canyon, he was showing me the new one he bought. It's like a silver one that comes with the sigil, and I said, is that a fucking new piece of work? He said, yeah, you retarded? I said, a little bit. So I jumped right on it, and it's fucking fantastic. If you can get past, I mean, the vocals you do have to get used to a little bit, and most people probably don't get how satanic the lyrics are, dude. Get into that shit. Just listen to the song titles. Yeah, fantastic. Drowning the Light from the Abyss with number 16. God, I hope that's right. Number 15, Swedish-Norwegian band Doddsfall with Chaos Mocked. These guys have definitely more of a death metal kick to them. The vocals are really, they're more in the vein of death metal. It's kind of like if Eric Danielson from Watain tried to front a death metal band. That's how you would get the vocals on it, which is fucking killer. That's part of what I dig with some deathy black metal. Everything else is, there's not a whole lot of tremolo, I don't think, but the lyrical content's what gets me too, so. You know, these are one of the bands that when you listen to this album, you want to go out afterwards and start fucking throwing spin kicks at motherfuckers everywhere you go. But that's what I'm trying to find. Number 14, Mgła with Exercises in Futility. Polish black metal band. It's hard to put a feel to these guys. I guess I'm just going to try to get these ones in the link, especially the new Mgła. But I think probably for the most part, this is going to be in a lot of lists. And it's pretty fresh too. It just came out fairly recently. But their first one was fantastic, and this one's even better. Number 13, Miss Spearming, Icelandic. This fucking album, when it first came out, was probably top 5 for me too. And I think when I first started making this list, it was right up there. But as I started going, it dropped. But this is a fucking fantastic black metal band. And this album, it fucking blew my mind, and it still does every time I listen to it. It is Icelandic, and I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm not even going to try it. So I'll try to get that one a link to you as well. But I'm sure this is going to be a lot of lists, so you can figure it out. Number 12, Portuguese raw black metal band, Black Silice, with their new full-length Mysteries. Now, this is a hard one to, if you're really fresh to the genre, maybe start with something a little more less raw than this, because this is as fucking raw as it gets. And the vocals are another laid way back. It's not, you can't even tell really it's vocals until once you pick up on it, you can feel it through the entire album. But it's more of a like the wind blowing, or it's like a high pitched fucking. I honestly don't know if there's words to it or what, but for something to sound that good and also be that raw, that's what kicks it in there for me. And I've listened to this fucker a lot of times. I love this album. I like it better than the last one even too. But there's another Portuguese band I got on here, so we shall get to them. That's number 12, Black Silice. Number 11 is Achilles with The Dreaming Eye. This is going to be on about 5,000 lists too. Killer fucking American black metal band, in vein of Nightbringer. One of the same cats is in it. They got to be Colorado based if they got members of Nightbringer. So, but it is a scary, very clean, very fucking tremolo heavy, perfect fucking black metal. I've seen these guys with, they were the first band to play in the Devil's Blood, Watain, Behemoth, In Solitude, and it was kind of the first time I heard about those fuckers. I think this was in 2012. I was blown away by them. Plus, they're kind of some scary looking cats up there too. If you get a chance, check them out live on YouTube. Number 11, Achilles, The Dreaming Eye. Number 10, Evangelist with Enthralled to the Void of Bliss. I'm sure you're going to hear this one a lot too. And I actually don't have this one on vinyl yet. I have one of their other ones. I think their first one has got to be. But this is some fucking fantastic blackish death metal. And I think that the members might be a little bit insane, which fucking is what gets my dick hard. Anything like that, I'm all over it. But I can't put a label on that either. So I'm going to try to get that down to you in the links. All the way down there. Evangelist, Enthralled to the Void of Bliss, number 10. Number 9 is Undergang with, I'm going to try to get this right. This is a band out of Denmark. They call themselves sewer death metal, which makes sense, dude. It's pretty gurgly. But if you like Archgoat, you're going to love these fuckers too. I think the album is Dodden Lager Alisar. The name of the band is Undergang. And I've only come across these guys in about the last month, and it's fucking straight up pitch black death metal that'll fucking make you want to puke and then eat your own vomit because it's that fucking good. So check them out, number 9. And they are right above number 8, Archgoat with the Apocalyptic Triumphator. I didn't do that on purpose, but they are kind of similar. I don't have to get too much into the Archgoat album. It's fantastic. It's a blast to listen to. The fucking vocals are awesome. Like, I think he literally pukes them fucking words up. So, you probably won't get a link to them because you can find them real easy. Number 7, Leviathan with Scar-Sided. This one started out really high too. Actually, when I started making a list, I think it was number 2 or number 3. And I just think Jeff Whitehead's a genius. Again, Canyon got me really into these guys. I think I owned one before I started talking to him, but now he's got me buying everything up. And where the fuck is the new vinyl at? Where's the Scar-Sided vinyl? It's taking forever. Okay. Number 7, Leviathan Scar-Sighted. Number 6 is another Portuguese black metal band called Oniric with Casket Dream Veneration. These guys are fairly new to me too, but I've listened to this a few times in the last couple weeks. I fucking love it. But the first time I heard it, I didn't really dig it. So spin it, check it out, and give it at least 2 shots, and I think you'll fall in love with it. It's very fucking raw, and it's, think Black Cilice, just maybe a tiny bit cleaner. Okay. Also, you know what they remind me of? I just thought of that. They kind of have a Negative Plane vibe. Get into a couple songs, and I think you'll pick that up too. And those guys are fucking almost perfect, so that's kind of what got me clicking with them. Where are we? Number 5, top 5. Ready? Number 5 is Mephorash 1557 with The Rites of Nullification. This is another heavily satanic band out of Uppsala, Sweden. Anything that comes out of there and claims to be following the left-hand path, dude, for the most part, that's going to be as real as you fucking get. Those cats over there are geniuses, really. I don't know what they're drinking, but this is more of a black and death metal band, I guess. It is pretty tremolo heavy, but it's the production is very fucking clean. And they have a vinyl version coming out of this. Only 30 of them made with a grimoire attached to it. All kinds of cool shit, necklace. But the lyrical content in these guys, I know I had a question on the Q&A shit about which bands have the best lyrical content. This is one of the bands with the best lyrical content you'll find. It's fucking intelligent, it's heavy, and the vocals are, that dude has range from top to fucking bottom. Check him out, I love him. Number 5, Mephorash with The Rites of Nullification. Number 4 is Luvia with Eternidad Solemn. When I first listened to this, I didn't really care for it, and then as I started going back through all these bands to try to figure out what was going on, I come back across this, I think, on Bandcamp, and I fucking fell in love with it. It's got these, it's like wrapped in this, this morbidly solemn fucking, the sounds of rain, dude. It's like enveloped in the sounds of rain. I don't know if it's only in the beginnings, or if it's interludes, or if it's at the ends of songs, but it's the sounds of rain. It just adds to the melancholy of this fucking album. And this is a fan-fucking-tastic black metal album, guys. With it's got a little bit of deathy in there too, but for the most part, this is straight up black metal, atmospheric. It's just enshrouded in the sounds of rain, dude, and that in itself adds to that, you know. So, check those out. Luvia with Eternidad Solemn, number 4. Number 3 is an EP, Finnish black metal band. It's an EP. It's the only EP in my top 25, but it's fairly long, and it's by the band Cosmic Church. The EP's name is Vigilia. This is the best fucking black metal, straight up black metal album of the year, dude. Whether it's an EP, if I don't give a fuck if it's one song, it's fantastic. What are they? They are Finnish. There's not much to say other than this is, when you think black metal, this is what you're gonna fucking get. And the songs are 8 to 10 minutes long, I think, maybe 6 in there too. But like I said, as far as pure black metal goes, that's the best album of the year. But that's at number 3 for me, Cosmic Church with Vigilia. Number 2 is Genocide Shrines with Manipura Imperial Death Evoquivo. This band was introduced to me by a home fries of mine, Eric Bauer. Go over there fucking check this dude out. He's turned me on to at least 2 bands that are in my tops list, and this one right here is one that just fucking blew the top of my head off, dude. I listened to this when I first heard it over and over again at work. I listened to this motherfucker probably 10 times in a day, and then throughout the week just over and over again, trying to find a flaw in it because it's so fresh. I didn't really like how much I liked it, so I was trying to figure out a way to, I guess, distance myself from it. But dude, it's fantastic. And it could easily be number 1, but like I said, I'm going for which album brought the most emotion out of me this year. What was the most emotive album I could listen to? And Genocide Shrines will get you pissed off and make you want to go out there and start fucking cutting heads off and shit. So if you like that kind of thing, check them out. Please support that band. Genocide Shrines, number 2. Number 1 is And this might blow some people's minds, but I listened to this when it first came out and loved it, and then kind of got into some other heavier shit, and then came back to this recently the last couple weeks. And dude, the name of the band is Sivij Yar. Sivij, S-I-V-Y-J, and Yar is Y-A-R. The name of the album is called Burial Shrouds. Now this is a Russian, it's definitely black metal, but it's got some post black metal kicks to it. Dude, every now and then it's a one-man dude. It's a one fucking man black metal band, which will trip you out too. I mean, this dude can definitely hang with fucking Leviathan, and I think this actually crushes what I heard from Jeff this year, and that's saying a lot, because that shit's fucking amazing. But yeah, he's Russian. It's definitely ambient, and it's definitely got some post in there. But dude, it will break into these, and it'll start with the sounds of like people on a boat, and I guess it's mixed in with Russian folklore and some poetry. But sounds of people on a boat, and then it breaks into these beautiful fucking songs. And by the time you get to the last song, it's 12 minutes long. I can't think of the name of it. I'll definitely put this one in the link. But 5 minutes into that song, dude, I could have fucking started crying. That shit was that fucking beautiful. And his vocals are also buried way back, and it's a little bit hard to pick out, but once you do, you fucking can't miss it, and it's perfect, dude. I hate to call it depressive suicidal, because it's not really, but dude, it does kind of make you sad, but in a beautiful way. It's hard to put it. I'm gonna definitely try to get this one in the link for you, because my number one is Sivij Yar with Burial Shrouds, and it took me a while to come up with where to put that one as far as the top three, because those three are fucking, of course, mind-blowing all year round. But that one blew. I mean, I blew fucking loads all over it. And like I said, dude, I'm not one to get too emotional like that, but I listened to that song, that last song on that album, fucking 50 times this week, and it is fucking emotional. Check it out. Number one, Sivij Yar with Burial Shrouds. That's it, guys. That's my top 25. I've been writing everything down for the Q&A coming up. It's taking me fucking forever with work and Christmas. Fucking Christ, Christmas killing me. But that's coming up soon, so now that I got this out of the way, I'm going to do this Q&A answers sometime halfway through the week here, probably. And thanks for the subs, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I've only been doing this a couple months. I've dealt with a few fucking assholes already. But, you know, I love for the most part everybody I talk to. Not too many part-time friends involved in it, which is very many things I despise more on this fucking earth than part-time friends. So, yeah, man. Just fucking keep commenting. I'll keep answering you. And thanks for subbing to Dank Buzz Black Metal. Also, we're going to start getting into some heavy growth shit. I'm just starting to pop buds out, so you guys are going to go through all that with me, and I'm going to show you how to do soils and hashes and edibles and tinctures and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. Love you.